webcam was pointed up. Hello. It's been a long day. How am I? I'm doing okay, I guess. It's just work has been actually difficult lately, which I'm not used to. I'm used to having an easy corporate job. I'm not used to having a difficult corporate job, so hopefully my workload gets better later, but it's so tiring. And like today, like right before the stream started, I had everything set up and then my computer like broke in the weirdest way possible. It was like constantly thinking the shift key was held down. So like I couldn't use any shortcuts. Like on the drawing program, I couldn't do Control Z because the computer kept thinking I was pressing Control Shift Z. I couldn't save because the computer kept thinking I was pressing like Control Shift Save. So like, I didn't even know the computers could mess up like that. So I had to restart everything, and then I had to reinstall my tablet driver as well, just for the sake of it, just because that's what my computer is like. So. So that's how my day's been going, just technical difficulty after technical difficulty. And yeah, this stream is like pretty soon after the previous one, mostly, and I'll probably stream again this weekend, mostly because in the week or two after, I'm probably not gonna be able to stream. I have to visit my parents, I have to attend a friend's wedding. It's also going to be my birthday next month, so I have to visit some friends for that as well, so on and so forth. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna it's gonna chill, very very chill stream. Just gonna draw some assets for the future streams because I don't have like a background. Technically for this model, so I'm just going to draw up a background, a room or something, so that we can do like something other than drawing streams all the time. I guess. Okay. Did you finish the game from last time? I have not touched that game from last time. I have not had time to do any gaming. And especially like games like that, that are essentially visual novels, are like very time, like it uses up a lot of time to play. And I don't have that much time. I need to like sit down, I need to think and all that, and like I feel like these days, that's why I play a lot of gacha games, because I need games that I can like just pick up and put down whenever. Very exciting asset drawing stream. It's very, very high octane lately, aren't I? Okay. And I'm trying to use the perspective ruler for the first time. That's not it, okay. Which I haven't really gotten the hang of. I don't think I did it right, but whatever. lately, I live in like Canada, right? So I don't live in Toronto right now, but like lately Toronto got flooded like really badly. So I had like friends and coworkers who are like had to do repairs in their homes, or like they've had power outages because of how bad the rain has been. So that's nice. Other than that, I just had to like deal with the heat, which is annoying, but like not that bad. Hello, you're at work, but who cares? That's the spirit. No employer ever pays us enough to not goof off during working hours anyway. You should watch VTubers while at work. Is my perspective on things anyway. Actually, what time zone is that if you're at work? I know like today's stream is like a bit later than my usual time, just cause I didn't have time to slot it in elsewhere. I wanted it to be like after the chapter updated, but not like too late. It's 10 a.m. where you are. Oh, that's the other side of the planet. It's the exact opposite of where I am. It's all dry and chill. Yeah, exactly. I feel like this perspective ruler is making things more difficult rather than easier. Maybe I should just turn it off. Let's just go back to normal ruler. I like normal ruler better. didn't line up. I messed up somewhere here. I did not line up, right? Okay, okay. Let's try this again. This is just reminding me why I don't like drawing backgrounds. It's such a pain. Just putting some of these assets on different layers, because I think I want to be able to move them around later. What software am I using? I'm using Paint Tool Sai, aka the best software, because you only have to pay once. And it was made by like one guy, so it's always good to support indie devs. Gonna head out and make dinner? Yeah, you go ahead and have fun. You make dinner. I did not make dinner. I did not eat. I had like some chips, and then I took a nap, and then I started streaming. My lifestyle is not healthy. It's probably because I live alone. Like there's no one to hold me accountable, so I just like live like a total slob. Like right now, I'm drinking directly out of the bottle instead of pouring it in a cup because I can. It's rare to meet an artist who likes to draw backgrounds. Yeah, no one likes backgrounds. No one likes backgrounds, and no one likes to draw action scenes. Basically. Although, like, to be fair, there are some artists who specifically do draw backgrounds. Like, I've seen like a couple like artists who are really, really good at backgrounds, like specifically background artists, right? Which is really cool because I can't. I can't do stuff like that. types of artists who are good at stuff that I'm not good at. Like stuff that I don't know how to do. Which is like a lot of them, really. I need to follow more artists on Twitter. Although Twitter's not really like the best for artists these days, just because of all the policy changes. I've been trying to cater my timeline to things I like more. So you have to trick the algorithm into showing you the things you want. So the idea is to have all this stuff on separate layers so that when I put them into OBS, I can just move them around however I want. So I need to fill in this gap and finish up the rest of this desk. I guess since this is technically a post-chapter stream, have any of you guys read the latest chapter yet? It just came out. I just caught up with Blue Matter. Icarus is insane. Yeah, she is. She's also like really hard to write because like, you know, like with the problem with smart characters is that they're only as smart as the authors, right? Usually. It's like hard to write them because you have to, like, unless you have like a lot of forewarning, your intelligent characters can only be as intelligent as you are. So sometimes I feel like am I making Icarus make sense? Like, am I really smart enough to write this character? She's smarter than I am, so it's hard. It's hard at times. I wish I could just write dumb characters like Shinsa. You don't have to think at all when writing characters like Shinsa, because you know exactly like what she's gonna do in any situation, and it's like the dumbest possible thing. Am I doing a good job writing her? Thank you. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. About this room is that it looks nothing like my actual room in real life. The thing is that like I'm too lazy to decorate most of the time. And I'm too lazy to even buy things most of the time, right? So like my room, it's like literally just a bed. It's a bed and one nightstand. And like the thing is like the bedroom is actually like kind of big. Oh, and a rug. I have a rug, a bed, and a nightstand. And like maybe some suitcases in the corner. Oh my gosh, it's such a sad way of living. But like, cause like I visit my family very often. Like sometimes I'm just too lazy to unpack everything. So, and like I usually store clothes in suitcases anyway. So my bedroom is just like a bed, a nightstand, and some suitcases in the corner. It's not like, it doesn't look like this at all. And like I have a separate room for like my desk and my keyboard. It's like, for some reason I ended up living in like a 2-bedroom condo, even though I'm only one person, so it's kind of too much space for me considering the amount of stuff that I actually own, which is like nothing. So like my actual bedroom is so sad looking compared to this. And I feel like I've always been that way. Like I think I'm a bit too low maintenance. Like I live like one of those, like, you know, like there's a subreddit called Male Living Spaces where they post like images of how like single men live basically, and I feel like I live more like that. I live more like that than like an actual human. Like all of my furniture, like my dining room table, my mom gave it to me. My couch, my mom gave it to my sofa, my mom gave it to me. My coffee table, side tables, like all the furniture I own, like my parents gave to me. And like even the nightstand and the bed came from my dad. Like they're like my childhood furniture. Like I didn't buy anything myself. Actually, this desk that I'm working on right now, there's also a gift from my dad. The keyboard from my dad. Like I would own nothing if it weren't for my parents like forcing furniture on me. But you know, I'm grateful because furniture is expensive. You know, if you can get it for free, why pay for it, right? One mattress type. Yeah, but I don't have like just a mattress, okay? I have an actual bed frame, even though it's like from my dad, but I do have a bed frame. You know? Any tea on Eugene and Byung's relationship? Oh, you'll find out in the next. Wait, what chapter are you guys on right now? What chapter are you guys on right now? I don't even remember. You guys are on chapter, what was it? 102? Oh man. You're gonna have to wait like 10 to 15 more chapters or something. I don't Actually, I should stop talking. Anyway, I think relationship-wise, season 2 will be very satisfying to most people. Yeah. But also at the same time, like, I kind of, like, wonder if it's the best idea to wrap relationships up. before the end of the series, because like a lot of people, you know, there's a reason why like in shoujo manga, they always have like the two characters get together at the very end, right? Because it's proven that like after the relationship like actually happens, the readers like, and I'm guilty of this too. Like the good part is the part before they get together. Like for most people, myself included, like the good part is before they get together. After they get together, I'm usually like, oh, okay, I guess now. So that's why like a lot of authors will like leave the relationship conclusion at the very end. So I kind of wonder like maybe I should tease you guys more. Like maybe I should, you know, mess with things a bit more, just like for the sake of, you know, reader engagement. The slow burn is spicy, yes. I mean, because I'm not good at like doing spice in itself, so like I get awkward like drawing my own characters in that way, you know. I feel like it's easier to exploit someone else's characters, but when it's my own characters, I feel like I can't. I like PG-13 is like as far as I can go, you know. I made them. They're like my children. Also, I don't think Blue Matter has like an M rating yet, so I want to keep it that way. Because the thing is, like, we got an email that said from the webtoon people who said like they were gonna review our series, you know, and like all the creators did to some extent. Like got an email that was like, okay, we're gonna review the series for like ratings and stuff like that. We're gonna give you a series you read. Like some of you guys might have noticed, like some of the other series you've read, like they've got like ratings, and some were like labeled mature. Like they said they were gonna do that to Blue Matter as well, and I was very worried at first because there's a bit of stuff and there's some like mature themes basically sometimes, and I was wondering like, oh, are they gonna up the rating? Is it gonna make it harder for people to find it? But in the end, even though they said they would do it, they never did. Like they never reviewed my series. Like they never gave it a rating at all. They just said they were gonna do it and they never did. So now I think like, since I'm flying under the radar for now, I just kind of want to keep it that way. Like if they're not gonna rate it, okay, fine. I'm happy with that. Just don't rate me, yeah. This entire room is like a lie. It looks nothing like my real room. But you know, my real room's not aesthetic enough for a VTuber background. You know, VTubers are a fantasy, you know? VTubers are a fantasy. Okay, there we go. Window. have the monitor and this thing, which I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. And yeah, okay. Actually, I think this could just adjust perspective a little bit here. Christian streaming asset being an end screen or something. It's gonna be like a background. You know, like most streamers do have like a general room background or something that they can sit in while they're just chatting or something. Like I only have like, I don't have anything. I have a loading screen, which is this. Then I just go straight to like whatever I'm doing at the time, right? So I thought it'd be nice to have like a little in between thingamajiggy scene for me to sit in in case I ever need it. I always wanted to make something like this anyway. I'm thinking like of having the room as well like be reflective of my interests. And do like a proper, I don't know, like introduction? Because like technically I never did like a VTuber debut or anything, I just started streaming. And then one day I made a model, that's about it. So I'm like, kind of like one at a time, slowly making assets that are actually, that I probably should have already had on hand. I'm doing them like a bit at a time. Just curious why nothing happens at night in Blue Matter. At least they can keep sleep peacefully. It's because I don't wanna draw things at night. It's like the default is to just make things, you know, good. Happen in the daytime. I probably should expand my repertoire of when things happen. I'm just too lazy to. Like personally, I don't like night scenes much either, because like it's hard to see things at night. It's easier to have clarity in the day, but at night it's just like it's sometimes hard to see things. Like, I feel like these days, this is a specific gripe about movies. These days, a lot of movies, they don't think about the audience experience of watching them, or they film them. Like they'll have movies that are shot in like the complete dark, and you can barely see anything. You have no idea what's going on. And like it's so annoying. Okay. Next is where's my ruler? Oh, here it is. So the realism and the realistic sliding. You know, I'm not a big fan of realism. Like, I tend to prefer animated movies to live action movies as well. And like with video games as well, I prefer like stylized video games to very realistic graphic video games. Cause like if I'm enjoying a piece of media, I want it to feel like it's entertainment. I want it to feel like fantasy. Like I don't need to see the pores on every single person's face. You know what I mean? Like I like stylization. I think it's fun. It's nice. And like my main priority with everything is like just, is it fun? Am I having fun watching this? Am I having fun playing this? I feel like stuff like realism. I don't really care. I don't really care how realistic something is. Another question, did you purposely make it so music only comes to the right ear? What? Wait, what? What do you mean? Wait, let me check my audio. What the fuck? Oopsies! My bad, guys. I didn't know I did that. My bad. Here we go. Is it better now? I don't know when I did that. That was an accident. Oh boy. I am technically literate. What do you mean? See, every time, like, at the beginning of the chat, I need to ask everyone if there were audio issues because I can't tell. I mess up so often. Bookshelf. Play it off. Yeah. You saw nothing. What lo-fi playlist am I using? Let me grab it. It's let me post it in chat. Oh shit. My bad. There you go. Just post it in chat. This one. I'm using that one, yeah. These emojis are really cute. Are those the default ones that come with YouTube? They are cute, yeah. You didn't know they had emojis? They do have some default ones. I have to use them when I don't have memberships to channels. Perspective may be a little bit off, but you know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. Good enough. Right next. Plant. This is also gonna be a very. This this plant is gonna be lore accurate. Like I've tried to raise living things several times in my past. When I was like very young, I begged my parents for a hamster. So I thought they were cute. What happened in the end is that my parents ended up taking care of the hamster because I was not responsible enough. I just forgot it existed at times. And then when I was a bit older, I convinced my parents to give me a rabbit. I was like, well, you know, the rabbit's bigger than the hamster. You know, I'll take care of the rabbit. You know, I won't be able to neglect the rabbit. But in the end, it was still my parents who took care of the rabbit. Because I would forget. And so, like, at that point, I realized, like, okay, I'm not made for living things. So we downmade it a bit. And then like we got a cactus. Okay. And I also killed the cactus. I put it was next to a window. And then winter came and it was still next to the window. And I think it was the cold or something. But it died. So that happened. And then when I moved into my new place, like my mom also got me like 2 plants to like, you know, decorate the place. Both of them died. One was an orchid, which should be fairly hard to kill, but you know, it still died. My orchid died. Another one was like some random plant. It was like apparently all you had to do was water it when it looked kind of withered, right? Like it was that kind of plant. Like as long as you watered it when it looked like it was dying, you'll be fine. I still killed it. I can't raise anything. Like a friend of mine gifted me another cactus once. You know, it was living. It was living. Not living well, but it was living. But at some point, you know, when I moved out, I just like left it with my dad. And then the moment I left it with my dad, it grew like to 5 times its original size. Once my dad was raising it, like while I had it, it barely grew at all. Like it wasn't doing shit. The moment I left it with someone else, it became like super cactus. So anyway, the point is like I don't think I can have children. They would be dead within like the first week or so. Sorry, Naz, can you lower music volume? Okay. Music's too loud. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for letting me know. I'll lower it. Is that better? Yeah, always just let me know if audio is bad, because I really can't tell. How's that? How is that? Good? Okay. Yeah. So anyways, the point I'm trying to make here is I'm drawing a dead plant in this room. There you go. next? Alright. Some posters. I say, but like I have like nothing up on my walls. I have like nothing up on my walls at home. Because like I'm too lazy. I own like one poster, but like I didn't even put it up. I just like hung it on like a doorknob or something. Like, oh my god, if you guys could see how sad the state of my decor is. Like you'd wonder if I was okay. Oh gosh. Make a Blue Matter poster for the wall. Yeah, one of these will be Blue Matter, for sure. I'm not sure which one. Well, one of them will be a Blue Matter poster. Thinking of making one of my VTuber Oshi. And one of them will be a Kagi, of course. Posters are pretty expensive, yeah. Like the poster I do have, I bought it from an artist alley at an anime convention. It was like I think like 20 something bucks. Yeah, 20 something bucks. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Posters are cheaper the more of them you print. So. I think in general, like, I don't put a lot of stuff up. Like, I don't buy things very often. I think, like, I'm the type of person who, like, I have to really like something to buy it. Like if I do like something, I like buy it very impulsively, basically. Like the way like I buy things is like if it has like the face of a character I like on it, I'll buy it. It's like it's not even oh god, I don't know what layer this stupid. Okay, there we go. My interests are like kind of narrow. I think like when I like something, like I tend to hyperfixate on it and then I lose interest in other things. So what happens is that like when I do find something that I would like absolutely buy things of that I like a lot, I don't buy anything else. It's like I lose interest in other things. So yeah. Like when I do like something, I will spend money on it like without like a second thought, basically. The only issue is that I like very few things. That's the problem. Okay. Next, drawing the tablet. Well, it's already been an hour. It's been an hour and this is all I've done. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a very, very pathetic showing. Oh no. See, this is why I don't draw backgrounds. I can't be spending an hour on every panel drawing backgrounds like this. and it's not even like done. It would take forever. I'd have to go move to like monthly updates. Is the music? Oh, I forgot to put it on loop. There we go. Music is back. Perspective line art is hard. It is. It's so hard. And I do have like this perspective grid, but I'm not using it because I feel like it's messing me up even further. So. Okay, next for the keyboard, which I haven't been looking forward to because keyboards are hard to draw. Perspective tools are so hard. Yeah, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not using this right. Like, this is the grid that I made, and I'm pretty sure I'm not using this right. I'm not using this correctly. So I don't use it at all. Like, sometimes, like, the tools that are meant to help me, like, I have such a hard time using them, I just kind of, like, give up. So maybe the perspective will be a bit off. That's just how it's gonna be. Okay, keyboard. Oh man. creative liberties. Yes, that's right. If people don't notice that you did it wrong, then it's like you never did it wrong at all. Has Liz figured out yet that the evil liquid seal guy was killed? I don't think she even cares about it. She doesn't care. Now, let me just figure out how to do this keyboard layout. Oh my gosh. Why did I choose to draw a keyboard in this picture? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 5 rows. It has 5 rows. Oh boy. 1, 2. No, that's not good. That's 2. 1, 2. Perspective's definitely a little bit off here, but you know what? We're not gonna worry about that. Okay. You know what? I can fix it in post. Keyboards are too hard. I should have never done this. Okay, so we have escape key, and then is this Alt, Shift, Enter, and this is Control. Oh my gosh, why did I choose to do this? Oh. We have Control, and then a Windows key, then well, I don't know what this key is, and then there's a space bar, big ass space bar, then 3 more keys. This is an Alt key. Oh wait, no, these keys are 2. There we go. 3 keys. Space bar. Alt. 2 more keys. And then there's like a gap, a small gap. And then we have the directional buttons. Up, down, left, right. Oh my gosh. Why did I choose to do this to myself? Okay, up, down, left, right. There you go. That's done. Directional keys. Then there's here we have the keyboard. We have 4 keys here. I'm like referencing my own keyboard to figure out how these are like placed. Oh, it's so difficult. This is more difficult than I thought. So 4 keys here. gonna end up being a bit off, but at this point, I'm like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like fine tune it. I have like way too much. It's way too hard to fine tune this. Okay. There we go. Seal is pronounced like seal. Yes, it is pronounced like seal and not kale. Every once in a while, someone drops into chat and like finds out how seal is pronounced. Never gets old. 3D model and rotate the keyboard to the perspective you want. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I just didn't. I don't use 3D models a lot. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh boy. Another key. This is the other enter or something? I don't even know. Like, cause my keyboard is it's a bit funky. It's a artistic keyboard, so some of the characters, some of the keys are labeled in like traditional, like ancient Chinese and not and not English. So I don't necessarily remember what all the keys are. It is what it is. Okay. There we go. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After F12, keys up top. So we'll need 6, 2, 3, 2, 3. Split to sixes, and then. Okay, that doesn't look very pretty at all. Okay. Okay. Divide this into quarters. It's not very quarterly. Quarters. Then divide this into thirds. F1 to F12, top there, that's done. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 on the bottom here. So that's that, and then we want 5 keys. This is the most inefficient way someone has ever drawn a keyboard. Let's just wing it. If I have the incorrect number of keys, who's gonna call me out? There you go, keyboard. Good enough, it's good enough. I don't have time to yeah, you know what? There you go. It looks keyboard-like. It looks good. It's good enough. It'll do. Just a fun fact, in the panel of today's chapter, you put Euclid's clothes on Eugene. Oh, god damn it! Oh, did I? Oh, I'm gonna have to go and fix that. I forgot. No, because I legitimately mix them up sometimes when I'm drawing them. Like, I remember in, like, a previous chapter once, I also, like, gave Eugene's eye color because I forgot who I was drawing because they look so similar. They're brothers, right? Sometimes I forget, and sometimes I give, like, the moles, the beauty marks in the wrong places as well. Like, I'll mix them up so easily. So, of course I put the wrong clothes on the wrong person. Of course I would do that. I'll fix it later. No! Don't go back and look! Don't look at it! No! Ignore it! Don't look at it! Don't look at it! Why did I try to raw dog this cup? Oh gosh. Webtoon artists can't draw a cup. More news at 11. Alright, I'm bringing out the rulers. Why can't I make this cup look right? Why can't I make the cup look right? I don't. Good enough, good enough. Oh, you guys are going looking for the panel? Oh my gosh. Don't help them find the panel. I don't need more people to see. I don't need more people to see how I messed up. Is the reality of webtoon artists. We're actually, it's just girl failure. There's no girl bossing here, only girl failure. According to like my mom, like the first words that I ever said like was while I was a child and I was eating watermelon, and like I said like a full sentence. I was like, oh it's so delicious. While I was eating watermelon, like I didn't say mom, I didn't say dad. Like apparently I didn't talk for like a long time. The first time I talked, it was like while I was eating watermelon. I was like, oh my gosh, and it was like, oh, it's so delicious. So I guess the the theory is that like I knew how to talk the entire time. Like when I was a kid, I knew how to talk for a very long time. I just didn't say anything until like I was able to speak like, and I was already able to speak like a fully formed sentence by the time I chose to talk, and it was about like how much I like watermelon. This is according to my mom anyway. So like the first words out of my mouth was like, oh my god, oh it's so delicious. Or like it's so tasty. It was in Chinese, so there's not like an English equivalent for it. But yeah, it was not like mom or dad. Like they were less important than watermelon to like it was like 1 or 2 year old me, I guess. That's your lore for today. Apparently, as a child, I did not love my parents enough. Yeah, watermelons are still like my favorite food. I like them. That being said, apparently I can't draw them very well. No one noticed the only difference is the halo? Oh, did I draw the halo? Did I give them the wrong halo? Oh no. My bad. I will fix it. I will go back and fix it eventually. Your first word was potato. Yeah. I feel like maybe like from a very young age, we already know what our favorite foods are. We already know. Potatoes are good though. Potatoes are a good choice. What's your favorite form of eating potato? Mashed, chips, fries, baked? Because potatoes are so, whatchamacallit, flexible? That's not the right word, but I can't. Because you can cook potatoes in so many ways. So there's like, I feel like there's a type of potato for everyone, you know? It's a type of potato for everyone. Me personally, I like potato chips. I really like jalapeno flavored potato chips. It's my favorite type of chips. I want to try scalloped potatoes. People say scalloped potatoes are really good. I have to like try cooking them sometime. Although like when it comes to cooking, it's like very hit or miss with me. I can cook like really basic food pretty well, like just randomly stir frying stuff, you know, cooking well enough to like for it to be edible, like that's fine. But like anything more complicated than that, I feel like I mess up very often. Like I don't follow instructions very well either. Excuse me. Oh, and I hope I don't have the hiccups. I'm the type that gets like very vocal hiccups. Like I can't keep them quiet. Like they're very, very obvious. Anyway, yeah, watermelon. There we go. Ugh. Okay, next. Keyboard. Oh. Why did I decide to add a keyboard to this? They're so hard to draw. The bright side is just like the corner of the keyboard.
Never met anyone quite like it.
Keyboard. Sorry, like the keyboard that I'm using as a reference is like behind me, so I'm like turning around every once in a while. First word was beach ball. Why not? It's as good a word as any. Actually, the keyboard is part of the base. Let me just. Me just turning back every once in a while to see how like keys work. Okay. There's one black, two black, three black. Okay, I see. still looks so off. Why does it look so off? Okay, so these keys do not look right. Oh, why did I choose to draw a piano? Oh, man. These keys are not equidistant at all. Okay, so this needs to be... This line needs to be further this way. Keyboard. Oh man. I can't fix it any more than this. Apparently my first words was it's hot in here. I feel like a lot of kids just say like full sentences apparently as their first word. Blue Matter is on trending right now? Really? Why? I mean, yay! It surprises me when it's on trending. Like, what happened? Is it the View Gene? Is it the Is that why? That's why, isn't it? It's you know. They do say that the mark of a healthy fandom is the existence of gay ships. Cause you know, sometimes the ships are what keeps the fandom alive. Like with the Gundam fandom, if it wasn't for people gay shipping the characters together, the Gundam would not have made it, you know? So it's very important. It's very important to let characters be gay. That's, yeah. just logistically, it's very important. It's important. It's not an excuse, no. Okay, did I draw? Oh no, I'm missing some stuff. Let me draw a plushie. This is actually based on the real life plushie that I own. It's an octopus. It's an octopus plushie because it's my favorite animal, the octopus. Because like the octopodes are like the closest thing we have to like alien life on Earth, because the way they evolved was like it's so different from a lot of other intelligent species, and they're so smart. They're like really smart animals. And like the unfortunate thing is that they only live like a couple years. I feel like if only octopodes lived longer, you know, they could accomplish a lot. Wait, let me just be right back. I'm gonna grab my octopus plushie so I can use it as reference. I got my octopus. Okay, there you go. Love the gay though, as you should. I feel like sometimes I feel like it's easier for me to write the gay pairings than the straight ones. I don't know, it's just easier. on this octopus. Man, this this asset ended up being a lot more work than I expected it to be. You know what? Close enough. Close enough. Good enough. It's an octopus. Okay, what else am I missing? Right. Mic. Headset. Actually, we just draw the headset here. The thing is, like, I don't even use actual headsets. I usually use like a Bluetooth that goes over the ear but not in the ear, or like earphones, because like headsets hurt my ears. For some reason, like if I wear something over my ears for a long period of time, it always ends up hurting my ears. Like maybe my ears stick out a bit too much or something. But like, I can't wear headsets very well. Said, draw this headset. I'm gonna I just realized I need layers on this. Okay. Because this, if this needs to go in, then I need to make sure this front part is on a top layer and this back part is on a bottom layer, so that it'll look like, so that the front part will cover this headset and it'll look like it's inside of it. There we go, basically. So I need to fiddle with the layers a little bit. You didn't see what I did just now, but I did do something. You'll realize, you'll get it when I color things. Okay. And next, mic. There you go. Earbuds hurt my ears, but headphones don't. Yeah. For you, have smaller ear canals or something. They do make earbuds in like multiple sizes for people with smaller ears. Everyone's got their own issues. There we go. A mic. Then I'll just pop it in there. Cause like when I color this is gonna I'm gonna have like this layer up here. So it's gonna be filled in, and then it'll look like they're inside of it. See, that's the idea. That's the idea. Hello, welcome. Actually, I need to go for a bathroom break. Be right back. Be right back. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. I think earbuds hurt because it doesn't fit ear. Yeah. I think maybe my headphones don't fit me? But like I tried like adjusting them. You know, making them wider, but then it like drops below my ears. It becomes too big for my head. So like instead I just use like earbuds or like those over-ear Bluetooth devices. That's my favorite. Like there's like this Bluetooth device I use that it doesn't actually go in your ear, it just kind of sits next to your ear and it plays music into your head or something somehow, I don't know. But it works. And it doesn't actually have to go into your ear, it just sits like over it. Like right in front of it. Dang, for once I'm actually here for the stream. Yeah, it's because this is a very unusual time for me to stream. I usually don't stream this late. But I figured, you know, might as well. I need to vary my stream time sometimes so that everyone gets a chance to watch it. This is for the West Coast peeps. Okay, where was I? Yeah, okay. This is just basically going to... Just want to color this stuff up. So I need the mic to go behind this, but in front of this. Oh, I see it. Oh boy. You know what I will do instead? I will simply turn it the other way. I will simply make it no longer a problem for me. There you go. That's called cheating. It's 1 a.m. in Brazil. Actually, yeah, your time zone's really similar to mine. Then you're just like an hour ahead of me. It's probably been asked already, but what is there inspiration for Blue Matter? Ooh, honestly, I don't even remember at this point. It probably came from all over the place. I remember I wanted islands floating in the sky. I like the idea of that. And I wanted in terms of character design, I wanted the dichotomy between red and blue and black and white. Which is where Shinsa and Asler's character designs came from. What else was I inspired by? Honestly, it's probably like an amalgamation of a whole bunch of media that I was consuming at the time. I don't even recall because it's been ages. And I feel like it evolved a lot along the way as well. I can't tell you for sure. It's probably a combination of everything that I've read and consumed. When you came up with the stories, what was the media I usually mostly consumed? What was I reading back then? Well, this was a couple years ago. I know I was reading Tower of God. What else was I reading back then? What year was this? I was watching... It was a university. Legends of the Galactic Heroes as well. The heck? Oh, it's hard to tell. Honestly, I can't tell you. Oh, Last Exile, I think. I think that's what it was Last Exile. I was watching Last Exile back then as well. It's always like Eureka 7. I wasn't watching it back then, but I'm pretty sure I've been influenced by Eureka 7. Probably a bit of Degrade Man as well. So those are like my childhood anime. My childhood anime. Do you think that there were themes that you resonated with that you put in or something you thought was cool? Yeah, I think a lot of Blue Matter is just stuff that I thought was cool. Actually, why do I even have the sketch layer still on? There you go. We don't need a sketch layer. Every time I reread Blue Matter, I notice something. The foreshadowing is amazing. Thank you! I think it helps because, like, I said this before. It's because I have, like, the whole thing already planned out in my head. So I already know what happens. So it's easy to foreshadow when you know what your ending is going to be. New to the stream, hello, welcome. We're drawing a bedroom today. Let's draw some wires. Oh my god, this is also like false. This is false propaganda because like the way my cable management looks is like it's so hideous. It's so hideous. I'm gonna make it look prettier here, but like my cable management is so bad. Like I literally just have like a bunch of power bars and cables dumped on my desk. Wait, why is this here? This should be its own layer. Sorry, I accidentally merged my keyboard layer with my base layer, I think. It's fixed now. Have it like mysteriously end. You won't be able to see this most of the time anyway. Just to mysteriously. There we go. And then a wire for the monitor. I've had to take some like creative interpretations of like my actual setup because I don't even have like a real monitor. I use my tablet screen as like a second monitor instead of like an actual monitor. Okay, there we go. And let me just give myself a, there we go, a transparent background so I know when I've colored something in. We've hit the 2-hour mark yet. Just been going, we hit the 2-hour mark and all I've done is this. This is why I don't do backgrounds. It takes so long to do backgrounds. Okay, need a desk. There we go. And some walls. Yeah, let's say my walls are yellow. Actually, they're not that yellow. This is about the same color as my walls. Sure, why not? And then color in the keyboard. The actual color of my keyboard is something closer to this, I guess. Actually, my keyboard model is like Korg Triton Extreme. It's like the same model used by Mugi from K-On! Which I feel like last time I brought this up, I feel like no one knew it because K-On! Is too old now for the kids to know what it is. I'm really feeling my age. Okay, there we go. Wall, and then we have the bed. At what point in the creative process were you like, I know how I want the ending to look? I write the ending at the beginning. Like at the start, I know the beginning of the story and I know the ending of the story, and then I just fill in the middle parts. I fill in the middle parts with whatever it takes for me to get to the ending I want, basically. Here you go, there's a bed. I feel like the perspective is a bit off, so I'll fix this up a bit. Good enough. Okay. Windowsill. Some curtains. Let's get myself pink curtains. I don't know. Actually, yellow curtains? Okay. Some shading. Is Webtoons a full-time job or do I? No, Webtoons my side gig. I work like a proper 9 to 5. Cause like, sorry, but Webtoons does not make enough. It does not make enough money for me. It's like enough to live off of, right? If you have a lower standard of living, it's enough to live off of. But if I want to buy a house one day, And I live in Canada, so I need a real job. I need more income. It's not too bad though. I feel like my real job is like fairly chill. Cause it's an office job, and like depending on what you do with an office job, it can be like fairly chill. So that helps. Screen, like a toggle for the computer screen to turn on, and I'll like I can end up putting some of the games I play onto that screen. You'll see. Don't want to do everything in this one stream. Want some of this to still be a surprise. Okay. Engineer? No, I'm not an engineer. I'm not an engineer. Engineering is hard. I was not good enough at math to do engineering, which is a bit sad because like my parents, my dad's an engineer, my mom's an engineer, even my stepdad is an engineer. Like everyone in my family is an engineer, and I couldn't hack it. I couldn't hack it as an engineer, so I just worked like a normal corporate job. I think my issue is that I'm no good at studying. I don't have the attention span. I don't have like good enough memorization skills to study well. Like I forget things super easily. And like altogether it's just school was not the best for me. I was like I'm good. I'm proud of my problem solving skills. I think I'm good at problem solving. I'm good at learning quickly on the spot. But like my attention span is really bad. I'm really bad at focusing. Like I'm really bad at remembering things. So the result is that like I did not study well at school, but I pulled through with like I think like a B average in the end in university. Just out of like pure cramming and like making stuff up on the spot. I was not a good student though. Don't be like me, don't be like me. Things but holds entire story in head. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't remember things, because like my head is always filled with it's always preoccupied. Like I feel like I'm always thinking of stuff. If it's not WebStoon stuff, it's something else. Like I'm what's it called? Malignant daydreaming or something like that. Like I do that a lot. Like I daydream when I really shouldn't be. Okay, here, this is based off of the colors of my actual keyboard. So this is fairly accurate. My keyboard. There you go. keep forgetting to change my selection source. Okay, pin board. This is where we're gonna put, what was I gonna put here? Okay, credits, to do, and title, okay. I feel like I want these to be yellow to match with the aesthetic of the room. There you go. Actually, maybe this area is, maybe just make it black. This plant needs to go behind this. There we go. Oh. Okay, I need to move these. I need to move this layer to a separate layer. Or maybe, actually, I'll keep the plant above and just erase this. Yeah. It'll just be a very there we go. There we go, bookshelf, and the plant. It's gonna be an extremely dead plant because everything that I touch dies. There we go. A very sad plant. And then posters. I'll do these later. I'll grab some assets and put them up there. Tablet. Color this next. Okay. Ah! Keep forgetting to change my selection source. Okay, here we go. Tablet. Plate of watermelon. The coloring is so much faster than the line art. That's not the right color of watermelon. What is the color of watermelon? Yeah, that's watermelon colored-ish. There you go. enough for me. Let me just do a bit of shading down here. Okay, next, garbage can. Is your username because you forgot your old username? Actually, yes. This is an old username. I think it was when I was this was from like when I was in high school. I forgot my username for my Reddit account, I believe. This was initially like the username for Reddit account, which is now deleted. I deleted it because I had it for so long. I was worried there was too much identifying information on it. I remember like I had a Reddit account, I forgot what the username was. So I made a new one called Forgot User, and I just kind of just kept this for all the future accounts I made. But yes, I did legitimately forget my username. Like not even my password. I forgot the username that I used every single day, that I looked at every single day. I forgot what it was. It's just like my memory is actually like really, really bad. It's so bad. Like I can't even tell you. Like it's caused me so many issues. Like once I was supposed to go. I remember I was supposed to go on a trip with my friends to like the Grand Canyon sometime last year, and I was gonna fly out of like Pearson Airport in Toronto. But I don't live in Toronto, right? So I had to like I was gonna stay at my dad's place for a couple days before I flew off at Pearson because it's more convenient, right? Because like my dad lived close enough to the airport, so I was gonna stay at his place. I went over. And then like 2 days before my flight, I realized I didn't bring my passport with me. So I had to book like an emergency, because my dad was away on business trip, he couldn't drive me. And I don't drive at the moment, because I usually don't need to. So I had to book like an emergency train ticket to get back to my old place, and then like stay for like one night to pick up my passport, and then take the emergency train back to Toronto and then fly out of Pearson because I forgot my passport. And another time, like when I was on vacation, I forgot the key to the lock to my luggage. It was like key luggage. So there was a key. I needed the key to open it. And on the last day, we were gonna fly back to Canada. And then while we were packing, I forgot to take the key with me. And there was like a hotel. We were leaving, and then we were gonna have a hotel stay at like one more place, and then we were gonna fly back. And then like when we got there, I realized I forgot the key. I had no luggage. I could not get into my luggage. I could not get into a change of clothes for like the last day before we left. So I like ended up like buying a whole new clothes at like a department store, and then like just washing and drying what I could, because I couldn't get into my luggage and I didn't want to break the lock. And another time when I was like I was visiting my dad, and I was like going back to my place, and then like my dad was driving me back, right? Because like he drives me around a lot actually. He always like sends me back. And it's like a 2 to 3 hour drive, right? A 2 to 3 hour drive. We were almost back at my place, and then like once I saw the building, I realized I forgot my keys. I forgot my keys to get in. So my dad had to drive all the way back to Toronto, like 2 to 3 hours, so I could grab my keys and then drive all the way back to my place 2 to 3 hours. I think he had to drive like in total like 10 hours that day. Just driving me back and forth. Because I forgot my keys to get into my condo apartment. It happens all the time. I forget things so often. It's I'm like so hard to deal with because of that. Like I feel like if it wasn't my dad, like nobody else would tolerate this from me. Actually, even way back, I remember during high school, like last year of high school during prom, I think like I was visiting my mom, right? right? My parents are like super divorced, so like incredibly divorced. Like they hate each other, right? So before prom, I was like spending a couple days at my mom's place. And like I brought my prom dress with me because she wanted to see me in the prom dress, right? And she wanted to like lend me some jewelry and makeup or whatever before prom. So I brought the prom dress with me to my mom's place, and like we tried it on and all that. And then I had to take it back with me to my dad's place because like that's where my high school was. Like I was living mostly with my dad, so I had to go back to his place with the prom dress. I could wear the dress to prom, but whatever, right? And then I forgot to pack the prom dress with me. Like the most important thing I forgot to pack with me. So we went all the way back to my dad's place, all the way back. This is like another like couple hours drive, all the way back to my dad's place. And then we got there, guys, I don't have the dress, and like prom was like in like tomorrow or something. So in the end, we had to like. My dad in the end still drove me back to my mom's place, so we could pick up the dress again. I feel like most of the time when I get things, it becomes my dad's problem. And like because like my parents hate each other, right? So like she didn't want him to meet her at her house. Like my mom's like, he's not coming at my house. We're gonna meet at a neutral location. So we drove to like the nearby Target near her house, and we did like a sketchy prom dress exchange at the nearby Target. Like she parked there, my dad parked like on the other side of the parking lot, and like she wouldn't see him. she didn't want him to be nowhere near him. So I had to like walk over, pick up the prom dress from her, walk back to my dad's car, make sure like they had like zero contact with each other. It's like so funny actually dealing with divorced parents who hate each other, because like they're so childish. They're actually like so childish. Anyway, what was I doing? What was I talking about? Yeah, I'm really forgetful. I'm really shy, but you're still chill. Then comfortable to comment. Yeah, feel free. Say whatever you want. We're super accepting here. I have zero judgment in me. I have no right to judge anybody, to be honest. With the way that I am, I have no right to judge anybody. Does Liz know everything that's happening? Not exactly. Like she probably notices that like, oh, the seal is wonky. Something's up, but I think she would have to be informed to know precisely what's happening. Well, you'll see what happens actually. Fast pass readers. We'll probably learn a bit more about her soon, but you know, I wouldn't waste her character design if that's what you're worried about. I actually really like her character design. She's actually a character that I designed a long time ago, like for the initial, very beginning stages of Blue Matter. I already had Liz's character design in mind. Like I really like her design. Did it bother you that your parents were divorced? No, I'm so happy they got divorced. Like, they were so bad. They were together.
But remember,
Like, oh, thank goodness they got divorced. It was like, oh, God. Like, I know, like, divorce is maybe not the best thing, but it's better than, like, being in a bad relationship together. You know what I mean? Like, it's better than the alternative. So, it's for the best. It's for the best, really. Do you think that affects how you think about relationships? Maybe a little bit. Like, I'm not like super eager to be in a relationship, to be honest. Like, I don't really care. I think if I stay single for the rest of my life, I would be fine with it, to be honest. Like, I'm not that into it. So maybe it did affect my view of relationships a little bit. But you know what? That's fine. It's much better to be single than to be in a relationship that like isn't good for you. Because like things can get really bad. How much does Icarus know about Young and Eugene's relationship? I mean, she's got a clue. She's probably she knows. She knows everything. I really like the coloring. I love soft colors. Thank you. Textures to all of this. Does Yennefer have her own house? Probably. Yeah, she probably. I don't think she would want to live at home, and she definitely doesn't want to live in like the barracks with like a roommate or something. She definitely has her own place. Ryung is from the Hua Isles. Would that be his last name? Not really. I feel like if it's similar to like Shin's situation where like she technically doesn't have a last name. She was just named after her isle. And Bjorn is like semi-related to the royalty of the Hua through his mother, but like he's not actually royalty. I think part of it is just like I'm too lazy to create last names. I think actually at some point I did want Hua to be his last name. I don't know why I didn't do it. And like after he was sold to Bakia, he lost his last name anyway. I don't think he has any strong attachments to it or whatever. So maybe I should make this desk a different color so it's easier to differentiate from. Still like the white better, but it's just like it blends in with the keyboard too much if it's white, right? What do you guys think? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? What do you guys think, guys? Help me out here. Oh my gosh. It's so small. Okay, here we go. I just shove it in here. There you go. It's a Blue Matter poster. Two, 1, 2, oh. The poster got me into this webtoon. 0 regrets, thank you. This is initially animated. It was initially an animated banner, but webtoons couldn't do it for some reason. Like they couldn't load the animation in, so we just went with a still instead. But it is supposed to be animated. It's supposed to be animated. I worked really hard as well. Is it a coincidence that Shin and Shinan have similar names? They're both named after the Isles, the Shinan Isles, so because they're both royalty, so they both named after Shinan. So that's why they have similar names. And Silgor similar, but the Silgor siblings, the reason they have similar names is just because their parents are really pretentious. Their parents are like, we're gonna name our kids the same names because we're hoity-toity like that. That's just there's no deep reason. Their parents just did that because they're pretentious. Yeah, most siblings are not named like that. Like Huey and Eisner are not named like that because their parents are comparatively relatively normal. I hesitate to say that because their parents are not exactly normal. But compared to the Soglois, like Huey and Eisner have actually had like a decent childhood, all things considered. I think their parents are not as bad as the Soglois are at all. Okay. I still need to draw pictures for these next two posters. But we'll get them. Like the lines, the line art for these is a bit, it's a bit dark. Let's see if I can lighten it up a bit. Good childhood is a low bar at this point. Yeah, I guess I do tend to make my characters suffer a bit. Ah. 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 Okay. That's the other problem. I put everything on a separate layer and I'm trying to like change the line art color of all these layers, so I have to go into every one separately and fill it in. Oopsies. Okay, good enough. So like everything is on a separate layer. So we have, so I can just like, I can literally just like move this around, put it wherever I want. Although I'll put it there because I have the shadow there. This as well, the garbage can. I guess I can't technically move this around much because there's no bottom to this, but there it is. I can like take my watermelon, put it wherever I want. I guess that's the goal here. I want all these on separate layers so that when I'm in OBS I can do whatever I want with them. This as well. I can move the keyboard. I can move my monitor. Ah, I didn't color that. I didn't color that chord. Let me color that chord. There we go. Let me get that. I will keep there, I suppose. Headset around, I can move the mic around, etc. I can move this around. It's a bit awkward looking, but yeah, I can move this around. This as well. And the bookshelf. And the plant, the dead plant. And these posters. Watch, I will put something into these posters. And this one will be the Blue Matter poster. I can move this around, etc. Tablets, I can move that around. And my glass of water. Yeah, so that's the goal. I have a bunch of assets that I can move around. It's good enough, right? I don't know if it's the most aesthetic, but I will keep trying to fix it up. Has anyone in this webtoon had a good childhood? Yeah, Sophie did. Sophie had a good childhood. Is there a reason your profile picture and VTuber model had been? Yes, there's no reason. There's no reason that my design is like this. I just picked colors that I liked. It's because it's my favorite color. Like that, like magenta-ish burgundy color. It's my favorite color, so that's why I picked it. No deeper reason at all. Merge the shadow to octopus? I could. Maybe I should. But if I do, then the octopus will have a shadow under it if I move it around. I guess this is just one of those limitations if I wanna have like interactive background like this. But yeah, not bad. Okay, it's good enough for me. I'll draw these posters on my own time, and I think this is it. This is it for now. It's been almost 3 hours of me streaming. It was so slow when I'm drawing backgrounds. It took so long to draw this. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you. Till next time, I will probably stream again this weekend just to make up for the lack of streams that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks while I'm busy. Because I don't want to bring all my streaming equipment with me to my parents because they don't know that I stream at all. I don't want to stream while they're in the house. I don't want them to hear me, right? So I will be back like after. Let's see. I'll be back on the. Maybe August 11th or something. Like I'll be back. I'll stream again. Maybe on the 21st, Sunday, and then there'll be like a 2-week break, and I'll be back on like the 11th. Is what it's looking at like right now. Okay. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.